During the last 3 months, we have been doing an investigation at the Sheriff's Office where we set up a fake social media account for a 14-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy, basically trying to lure in online sexual predators, see who's out there trying to prey on our children. So as a result, on last Thursday and Friday, we had an operation where we made contact with these individuals who had made contact with our 14-year-old and 15-year-old decoys, and we did arrest them.
And this is, a lot of us have seen the shows,
Yes.
Predator, this and that. Is it modeled after that? I know there's a lot of legal things that go along with it. You're not just jumping on the computer and texting or
Yeah,
messaging.
it's a to catch a predator type of operation, with the advent of the internet now for a long time and kids having so much access to social media, it's becoming something that we're seeing more and more, people using the computer as a way to bring victims in. And we just really want to stay on top of it. Sheriff Boudreau's one of his main priorities is obviously our children, the children of Tulare County. And we want to stay on top of that and make sure that our kids are staying safe, that they know that they don't necessarily know the person who was on the other side of the computer. A lot of the times they don't know. It can be anybody, and anyone can get on the computer. They can say they're a certain age, they can say they're a certain gender, they can say all of these things, that they just want to be your friend, when in actuality they're out to harm you.
Is this the first year you guys are doing this?
We've done similar type stings in the past, and we are continuing to do more. This is still an ongoing investigation. Yeah, 11.
11 people.
Mm-hmm.
Is that result what you expected? Is it more? Is it less?
It's hard to say. 11 seems like a big number, but we know it's really just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more predators out there, and it's really up to parents as well. We do our part and we're trying to get these guys, but it's up to parents to know what their kids are doing online, to know, especially the kids who have cell phones, and to really monitor everything that they're doing. It's super important and helpful to have your computer in an area that you can see, in a kitchen, in a family room. Just know what your kids are up to. And I think the more you know what your kids are up to, the less likely that something like this can happen.
Sure.
It's hard to surprise us nowadays. It happens so often. I think as a parent myself, it's disheartening to think that your kid can't get on the computer and do something as benign as play a game. And I know with my own children, I don't let them play computer games because they can be playing with somebody online who has an intent to harm them. And it's sad that it's come to that, but it is a very real danger. And as we saw, I think that people don't realize or think that it happens, here in Tulare County or in Fresno or in our little areas, but it's happening everywhere. And so it's not necessarily shocking, it's just sad. We're seeing them on all types of social media. So any type of venue or platform where you can communicate with somebody who you don't know, you can't verify who that person is, we're seeing it there. Social media, games, pretty much the internet in general. It's so easy nowadays, and the best thing we can do is educate ourselves. And it's sad to say not to trust anybody, but you really can't trust anybody.